Hello. I know. I'm driving. I'm on my way home from the lumber yard. So I'd gone to the lumber yard to get kind of a good price list of what I'm looking at. And so I visited 2 or 3 lumber yards and got a pretty good idea of how much it's going to cost. Still sticking with my original 300 for the entryway, 500 for the fence, and about 700 for the shed. It might be a little bit more because the fence, I decided to put some concrete down where all those roots are, and I've cleared most of them away actually. So I think when I get home tonight, I'll spend about an hour working on the roots, digging them out, and then I explain a little bit more of my plan of making sure that these roots don't come back. It might work, it might not work. All I know is I'm gonna try. And it's gonna be a little bit of hard work, but we'll see. I'll try. I looked up on Grok and learned about like pesticides and stuff in California, and it's not looking good. So Roundup is about all I can use. I can't use certain chemicals in California, and if you notice, we have animals, so I don't really want to use those chemicals where my animals could possibly get at them. So we're gonna dig it out with some good old-fashioned manpower. We're gonna put some sweat equity into our home. So I just thought I'd update you. Still sticking with the amount of money, and yeah, it's coming along good. It's coming along good. So here I am back at the homestead, and I have cleared away all of the weeds that were back here, well, most of them, and what I have left is roots. And that. So I got a couple hours before it's dark, so I'm gonna work on that for a little while.
Not perfect. Hi, Mrs. Chicken. Hi, Mrs. Chicken. I still gotta do some work here. So I'm gonna put cement curb all the way along here. I still gotta get in there too. This is just to keep the dogs from going into where the kids play. So, whew, that was a struggle, but well worth it. Shaka. Eventually this is gonna look really, really nice, and you guys get to join me. Watch me put some sweat equity into this place. It'll be nice to get that fence up, then we could have a little bit more privacy. My dogs probably won't be barking at the neighbors as much, and you know, they bought their house, so they should be able to enjoy it without my dogs disturbing them. So a lot of you guys are probably curious about Ashley and I. We met each other in Thailand and got married like 10 years ago, a little over 10 years ago. She came here on a marriage visa. They call it a 90-day fiance. So yeah, that was like 10, 11 years ago. It's been ups and downs, and we could talk more about that later, but her mom, we finally got the approval for her mom to go and have the interview at the embassy in Thailand. So hopefully she'll have all the correct paperwork and be able to come to America, which we've been anxiously awaiting her arrival. So I'm super excited to see mom come, and we'll have our own yai. Life's good. Keep working.